Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks and the Texas Longhorns.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Freak in at shooting guard, and it's Gaines in at the 5 spot. And he gets it to go.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete. And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender.
Pass to Terry. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Terry's got his first points in this one.
Take it to the basket.
Here's Ford, banked in off the glass.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Here's Freak. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Ellis outside to the middle. Here's Turner. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Richmond. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Now here's Freak. On the wing, Williams. Here's Goodman. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the official.
A platoon swap here for Texas. Some changes for Kansas. Texas leading by 8. And we've seen Durant go on and do great things in the NBA, but he had that one magical season with the Longhorns.
Yeah, you go back to his freshman year, he was player of the year. The first freshman to achieve that status. Absolutely dominated in every way on the floor. You knew the NBA was in his future immediately.
They've got Gordy. Edwards is out there with Turner. And it's Thornton in at the 2-guard spot. And for Kansas, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Oubre out there with Boss. And it's Terry in at the 4. And he's good on the second.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history. Actually, all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
Edwards with the screen. Feeds it to Doherty. They set the screen. .105 left here in the first half of basketball. Dishes it to Ford. Just 5 to shoot. Longhorns passing it around. Got a piece of it. Lee with the steal.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered And it's all about me. It's refreshing for a player like Freak, who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
With the Texas Longhorn program, they've had a lot of NBA talent through the years, Greg Durant being the biggest name, but there are plenty.
Yeah, LaMarcus Aldridge is not far behind in terms of his impact. Tristan Thompson, DJ Augustine, Avery Bradley. Been a lot of great Longhorns to play in our league.
There's the feed to Ford. Lets it go from 11, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think it...
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Texas leads by 5. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If we can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the power forward position. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Freak in at 2-guard, and it's Oubre in at the small forward position. And it's Freak missing.
Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas Jayhawks program into the NBA. A pair of first overall picks in their history. Believe it or not, Wilt Chamberlain wasn't one of them.
And Doherty kicks to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And now a 10-point Longhorn lead.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
And the Jayhawks making a change here. And the Jayhawks with possession.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
To the left side wing. Hudson kicks to Rush. 6 on the shot clock. Ellis dishes to Rush. And the 3 off target. Kansas trails by 8. Kicks to Daniels. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Blair can't hit. Blair's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Calderon. No luck. Now Texas takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Blair. Defense is right there. They set the pick. Ellis outside. It's Rush outside. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 3 assists in the game. Ellis is checked in for Texas. Kansas also making some changes. Gaines is checked in, and it's Jenkins in for Duncan. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then there's Doherty. Then it's Turner. And it's Ford in at the power forward. Ellis outside. To the inside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Longhorns.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Kansas trails by 6.
No doubt one of the most highly touted players on the floor is Freak. His abilities out on the wing are just phenomenal, and he is one of the few players that can dominate from that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control the game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways when he's left one-on-one with the defender, and he's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Hudson's checked in. Here is Edwards. Outside Turner. Hudson the pass to Ellis. And he banks in the layup. And Texas leads by 5.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And Jenkins kicks to Freak. He feeds it to Gaines. And taken away by Ellis. Fast break. Texas. Here's Doherty. Finished off the break.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Oubre dishes to Freak. Oubre passes to Freak. 1:16 left here in the second half. Oubre kicks to Freak. 5 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. They grab their own miss. Misses from short range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And the Jayhawks making a change here. Lee's checked in. Here's Hudson, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. 46 seconds left here in the second half of the game. Here's Terry. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Lee against Edwards. They double him with Freak. Turner dishes to Ellis. That one goes. Count. And Texas leads by 9.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
And that one's good. Freak.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Now Texas with it. They've led by as much as 10. Edwards passes to Hudson. Edwards with the screen. Hudson kicks to Doherty. To the wing right side. So we see Texas get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.